Frequently, we sacrifice a great deal for those dear to us. Our affection for them is profound, yet occasionally they disappoint us. They exploit our kindness to their advantage. In moments of need, they exhibit warmth, but as soon as their desires are fulfilled, they depart swiftly, akin to a bird in flight. So, what strategy can you employ to gain control? By steering clear of these 9 behaviors, you will notice a change promptly. 1. Refrain from altering your existence merely to align with another's. This is akin to donning shoes that are overly snug. It's painful and unnecessary. Each step you take in their direction diverts you from your unique journey. You forfeit your rhythm and overlook your personal ambitions. As Seneca articulated, trying to be in too many places means you're really nowhere. In constantly striving to meet the expectations of others, you forfeit your essence. Hence, it's time for a change. Cease to merge into the background like a rainbow. Embrace your distinct hues with pride. Mold not your life to fit the molds of others. It's time to tread your distinct path. Embody your true self. Your existence isn't meant for concessions. You're destined to craft your own illustrious narrative, not to live out someone else's. 2. Avoid letting an obsession with someone else destroy your life. Resist centering your entire existence around them, similar to a satellite endlessly orbiting. Excessive preoccupation with another can blind you to your own prospects. Your aspirations and individuality begin to fade, overshadowed by their needs and desires. It's comparable to pouring all your water into someone else's glass while you're parched. Marcus Aurelius remarked, "If you are at peace with yourself, you are at peace with the world." An overemphasis on another can disrupt your equilibrium. You become merely a silhouette, conforming to their dictates, oblivious to your own value. Break free from their dominance. Cease being merely an adjunct to their existence. Ignite your inner luminosity and illuminate your path. Your role in life isn't to be a mere supporting character in someone else's narrative. You are the protagonist of your story. Hold on to this truth and prevent anyone from dimming your brilliance. 3. Guard your mental well-being and joy against all harm. Compromising your mental health and joy for another is akin to setting your abode ablaze to provide them warmth. It's detrimental and illogical. Neglecting your well-being to cater to another hands them the reins of your happiness. You find yourself striving for their contentment at the cost of your own sorrow. Withdraw and regain sovereignty over your life. Your mental health and joy are invaluable, not to be diminished or exchanged. Cease to be a sacrificial element in another's narrative. Assert your role as the protagonist of your own life. Defend your tranquility and joy with vigor. Fortify your mental resilience. Refuse to let anyone usurp your happiness. The stewardship of your psyche is yours alone, not to be undermined by others. 4. Resist the urge to alienate your friends or family for another's sake. Keep away from isolating yourself from them due to an infatuation with someone else. It's akin to severing limbs from the tree that sustains you. Each friend and family member represents a supporting branch you've relied on. By distancing them, you're not merely losing companions, you're dismantling your foundational support. Plato observed, "People are like soil. They can either nourish your growth or inhibit it, leading to your decline." Alienating yourself from your circle for the sake of another's favor sets you on a difficult journey. Re-establish bonds with those who matter. Nurture your support network. Your friends and family are irreplaceable. They form your cornerstone, your safety net. Maintain closeness with those who've consistently been there for you. 5. Refrain from squandering excessive time on them. Avoid dedicating every moment to someone as though their appetite for your time is insatiable. It equates to casting your hours into an abyss. Each moment overly concentrated on them is a moment irrevocably lost from your existence. Time stands as your most precious commodity. It shouldn't be risked in another's demanding charade. Seneca remarked, "It's not that our lives are short, but that we waste too much of it." Investing all your time in another is tantamount to forfeiting life's prime moments. Reclaim your time. It's your possession, not theirs. Don't allow them to become your everything. Strike a healthy equilibrium. Manage your time wisely. Cherish it and allocate it towards activities that bring joy, foster growth, and fulfill you. Bear in mind, you are the master of your time. Do not squander it on someone who might not value it. 6. Resist divulging the entirety of your past, particularly the most challenging episodes. Bearing your entire history to someone is akin to unveiling every hidden aspect and obstacle you've encountered. Your past, notably the difficult segments, is intimate. It's a narrative that facilitated your growth amid adversity. It's not meant to be laid bare for others' entertainment or scrutiny. Friedrich Nietzsche observed, "When we're weak, old ideas we've beaten come back to challenge us." Discussing every confidential detail of your past equates to reopening past wounds. You become vulnerable to harm or exploitation. Safeguard your private memories. They need not be common knowledge. Disclose only what's necessary while shielding the core chapters of your journey. These experiences fortify and defend you. Do not relinquish this armor to another. Exercise discernment in your confidences. Your personal saga is uniquely yours, not a source of casual amusement for others. 7. Avoid consenting to activities solely for their happiness if it brings you no joy. This is comparable to wearing a constrictive disguise for another's pleasure, which stifles your own breath. By acquiescing to unwelcome requests, you not only neglect your preferences, but also betray your authenticity. It's as if you're obscuring your cherished hues beneath unappealing ones. Albert Camus once remarked, "To be truly happy, don't worry too much about others." Conforming to another's demands against your wishes fosters resentment and diminishes your dignity. Therefore, shed that facade. Resist the urge to perpetually agree. Embrace the power of refusal towards displeasing propositions. Your existence isn't a theatrical performance aimed at satisfying spectators. Embody sincerity, remain true to your essence. Should something not resonate with you, abstain from it. Lead a life tailored to your principles, not molded by another's expectations. Bear in mind, you're the protagonist of your narrative, not merely a supporting role in someone else's drama. 8. Avoid allowing the dread of solitude to dictate your decisions. Choices rooted in fear, particularly the apprehension of solitude, resemble navigating through darkness without a clear path. Opting for certain paths out of the fear of isolation can lead you to undesirable destinations. It's crucial to distinguish between solitude and loneliness. Aristotle asserted, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Dedicate time to self-reflection and cherish your own presence. In doing so, your decision to accompany someone will stem from their enrichment of your life, rather than a fear of solitude. Treasure your own presence and ensure that fear does not govern your choices. 9. Never overlook the importance of acknowledging your own accomplishments, regardless of their scale. We often become so engrossed in satisfying others or living up to their standards that we neglect to honor our own triumphs. Each advancement, no matter its magnitude, constitutes a milestone worthy of celebration. Epictetus advised that our aim should not solely be to garner admiration from others, but to also hold ourselves in high regard. Allocate moments to revel in your personal endeavors and successes. Embracing your progress nurtures self-esteem and underscores the significance of your individual path. Your achievements belong uniquely to you and merit acclaim. Bear in mind, the essence of your existence isn't solely about the end point. It's equally about valuing the voyage and recognizing your diligent efforts throughout. Through the lens of Stoicism, It's essential to recognize the significance of personal agency and the value of aligning with your authentic essence. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus emphasized that true contentment and tranquility are derived internally, not from the external world or the validation of others. You possess the inner fortitude and insight to make choices that resonate with your own needs, even when they diverge from the wishes of others. As you traverse the journey of life, prioritize the development of your virtues, such as wisdom, bravery, fairness, and temperance. These qualities are the cornerstone of a meaningful existence, far surpassing the pursuit of meeting someone else's expectations. Embrace your autonomy to carve out your distinct path, celebrating your individuality and crafting your narrative based on your principles and convictions. There's no need to forsake your principles or jeopardize your well-being for the sake of others. Instead, assume responsibility for your life, making decisions that mirror your genuine identity. The Stoics asserted that true liberation stems from within, from the realization that our thoughts and actions are under our control. So, when faced with the urge to conform, to sacrifice your time, or to disclose more than feels right, remember your capacity to choose otherwise. You are not bound to adhere to another's storyline. You are entitled to author your own, guided by what genuinely matters to you. It's time for a transformation. Start immediately. Resolve to cease these practices and strive towards realizing your utmost potential. And remember, stay tuned to our channel for daily candid and insightful guidance. See you in the next video. Embrace Stoicism. I wish you a good life.